Hi garden friends, and welcome to my channel DK's Garden Oasis. I am Debbie, gardening in my new zone that was updated, zone 6A, southwest suburbs of Chicago. I hope everyone enjoyed the holidays, so now it's time to start thinking about your 2024 garden. This first video of the new year will be my vegetable seed haul. And make sure you stay till the end where I share a helpful garden tip and also our first giveaway of the season. So I am ready for 2023 to be in the rearview mirror. I had a sad and difficult year this year, starting off with almost a year ago with my dad passing in late January, and then my mother-in-law passing in May, and then I had my husband in the hospital in June and my mom in the hospital in August, and then finally we lost Zoe, my daughter's dog that has lived here probably more than half of her life. She passed away in the beginning of November. So it's been a tough and difficult year. So I am ready for 2024. So I've been going through all of my seeds and organizing, and I just wanted to show you. Every year I get a little better at organization. I do love to organize. So this has been a lifesaver. And this is a photo organizer from Michaels. And I'll link it in the description box below. And what you have then keeps them all safe. And I do have these little packets of desiccants. You know, this is kind of what you get in a lot of packages to keep the moisture out. So I keep one of those in every bin. And then each of these I put a different variety, and then what I do is I use a little post-it, and I'll post on here how many weeks before I plant it and if it will be direct sown or if I'm going to be starting it from seed. So this is my organization so far, and I am going to be starting a calendar this year, so I'll show you that in a future video as well. I've also been going through each of the seeds and highlighting the instructions that are important to each seed packet. So on the back, I just highlight how many weeks before you should plant this, if it should be direct sown or started from seed, and then the planting instructions. Today, as I said, I'm just going to be talking strictly about vegetables. And then in future videos, I will be talking about cool season flowers, some perennials and natives as well. I'm going to be talking in future videos about my plants for each of these seeds. Some are going to be going in my own garden, and some are going to be going in a couple other areas that I'll be talking about here. Part of the vegetables will be going in my own home garden, and they'll be going in pots and containers. I don't have a lot of area to plant in the ground, so I use pots and containers. As I said, I am limited to my garden space, so this is what works for me in my garden. So I plant the smaller tomatoes, the determinate tomatoes, and peppers for vegetables in my garden. Of course, I have many flowers too that I plant in containers as well. But as far as vegetables, I just mainly plant the determinate vegetables and maybe some chives, onions, and some peppers. The second place I grow is in a community raised bed. And in one of those I'll talk about in a little bit about what I plant in those, but the other one I plant mainly my salad greens and my peas and beans. I do companion plant as well, and I intersperse those with the vegetables to attract pollinators. In the raised beds I plant the marigolds and calendula. I also have an in-ground 12 by 12 area that I call my farm garden. In this garden, I grow potatoes, and last year I did grow some pumpkins. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it there this year, but I will be talking in a future video about the potatoes and the pumpkins that I'll be growing in a future video. In this garden, I will be growing the larger tomato plants, broccoli, and cauliflower. I'm going to be growing peppers and squash in straw bales, and I did purchase a book, and I'll link it in the description box below, and I'm going to try that. I've never done it before, but I am going to try that this year. And in this area, I'm going to companion plant sunflowers, borage, and nasturtiums. The place I'll be growing cut flowers is called Kakadoodle. Their farm is chemical free, and mainly they started off selling eggs, and they'd like to be an online farmers market, and I will link that in the description box below, so you want to check that out as well. They sell, besides the eggs, microgreens, meat, coffee, and many other things. And check out their website and their story as to why and how they got started. So how did I meet the couple from Kakadoodle? I was at a farmer's market this summer, and she walked up to me and admired my flowers, and we got to talking and realized that she went to school with my oldest son. Small world, right? During the summer and fall, we talked a little bit more, and she asked if I would grow cut flowers for her on her farm. And they just acquired 80 acres of another farm. I'm not sure if we're going to be growing on the 80 acres, but they do have a couple acres that I'm going to get started at least this year on their property. I decided to give it a try. We're in the early stages of planning, and there's going to be lots of videos coming up about the cut flowers. But we're excited to start this journey. So besides that, I'm going to be taking Florette's course this year, and that will help me design and plan this cut flower garden for the next season. I'm also taking a course on becoming a gardening consultant. And I'm very excited about this because I get to plan, execute, and implement everything that I'm going to be learning and everything that I have experience with, and plan other people's gardens. So lots going on, so stay tuned. Now back to the veggie seed haul and what I'll be growing this year. Okay, first we have up is tomatoes. I'm really trying to crack down on not as many tomatoes, especially since I won't be selling at a farmer's market anymore. So I'm just going to be doing just enough for our family and sharing with friends and family. So the first one is one of my favorites. It's from Proven Winners, Good Hearted. And this is a determinate tomato. It's a little bigger than a cherry tomato, and this is very popular, and it's a favorite of mine. I'm also going to be doing this patio tomato. And you're going to see a theme here. I'm going for different colors, mainly cherry tomato size, various sizes, but I'm going for color this year. So this one though is a early tomato, 42-day tomato. And this is from Seeds and Such. Botanical Interest, I have Artisan Bumblebee Blend. I did grow these last year. They were very good. Also from Botanical Interest, Pole Cherry Rainbow Blend. Almost the same thing. Again, different colors. I know you can't see this, but this was by the Pumpkin Seed Company. And I got Italian Iced Tomato F1, and they're a white tomato. The next ones I have from Baker Creek, and I visited them last year, and I'll link that video above. That was a lot of fun. Nice people there. And this is a very popular tomato, so I grow this every year. Sun Golds, Sunrise Bumblebee, and Lucky Tiger. This one's interesting. Brad's Atomic Grape. So instead of just your regular grape, I'm doing different color grape. And this came with Baker Creek. When you order so many packets, and it's not very many, they give you free seeds for every maybe 5 or 6. And this one is spoon tomatoes. So they're just little mini cherry tomatoes. And then I did get a couple of regular slicers, not your big ones, just your medium size. This is Ozark Pink. Another one, German Lunchbox. This is a very popular one, but to make salsa, Martino's Roma. And that's it for the tomatoes. I do have some from last year still, but I think I'm just going to stick to these this year and just grow a couple of each. That's my tomatoes. Next we have our beans and peas. So from Gardener's Workshop, I have beans bush provider, beans Landreth stringless, and some peas Mammoth melting sugar peas. These are from Baker Creek. So those will be going in my raised bed in community garden. I have a trellis that I grow the peas initially with the salad greens, and then once the peas are done, I do a second succession of salad greens and then plant the beans. And I'll take you along and show you that. And then of course, so all of these on the raised bed are, I'm sure you're kind of seeing a theme, is for either salsa or for salads. So this is your cucumbers, and I also want to try pickling. I say that every year and then I run out of time, but I'm going to try this year. I have all the supplies, I just don't have the time. Cucumber National Pickling, and this is from Seeds and Such. Cucumber Parisian Pickling, Baker Creek. This is again Seeds and Such hybrid cucumber salad bush. So this might be more like a bush cucumber, smaller. Cucumber Marketmore 76. This is a very popular cucumber. Again, Space Master 80. I might grow these in a pot, give those a try. And Seeds and Such hybrid cucumber quick snack. So those are my cucumbers. Next we have our peppers, and these are your jalapeno peppers. So from Baker Creek, I have Craig's Grande Jalapeno. I have poblano peppers. I also have Nata Pino, and this is a no-heat jalapeno. That's for me. I don't like the heat of a jalapeno, so this is what I grow for me for salsa. And then I have Pepper New Mix Jalapeno Spice Mix. Not sure, but I'm going to give it a try from Seeds and Such. Next are your bell peppers, and these I'll be growing in the 12x12 in-ground in the straw bales. So I'm going to grow mini bell peppers. This is from Johnny's Sweet Sunrise, and these are an orange sweet pepper. And then for Botanical Interest, Golden California Wonder, a yellow. And then we have our squash. They're traditional from Botanical Interest, Black Beauty. From Baker Creek, Zucchini Gray. And Honey Nut. So those are my squash. And then this year is going to be the first year I order from M.I. Gardener. He has a YouTube channel that I'll link also below. And those are due, I should be getting those today. And I'm going to put the pictures above, but here is what I'm going to be growing. Tom Mild Jalapeno, mixed Cherrylicious tomatoes. And I'm going to try in my 12x12 in-ground, I'm going to try snowball, cauliflower, and Kiko broccoli. So I'm going to try these four with M.I. Gardening. I hope this video was helpful for those that want to start a vegetable garden. Make sure you like and comment below what type of vegetables you'll be growing in your 2024 garden this year. And next week I'm going to be starting my Lysianthus. They take a very long time and are very slow growers, but they're well worth it. That I will be growing, I will be doing a video on those and starting my seeds next week. So make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell for those future videos. Now it's time for giveaway. And I am going to be giving away a couple things. I'm going to be giving, this is all going to be a kit that I'm going to be sending. Vegetables Love Flowers by Lisa Mason Ziegler. This book to get you started gardening. I'm going to put in a pair of these Atlas gloves that are my favorite. and a grow your own soup kit. I also purchased this as well. So what it has in the kit is Genovese basil, striped beans, cannellini beans, imperator carrot, Utah celery, triple curled parsley, sage, thyme, oregano, rosemary, blue Scotch curled, Utah yellow sweet Spanish onion, jalapeno, Waltham butternut squash, San Marzano tomatoes. And I'm going to be growing those. As I said, I have 2 raised beds in a community garden. In my other raised bed, I'm going to be growing most of these. The tomatoes I might be growing in ground since those might be a little large for there. But the rest I'm going to be growing, so I will grow along with you. And if you want to purchase those, I will leave the link in the description box below if you want to purchase that yourself. But it's a grow your own soup kit. So all you need to do to enter the soup kit, the gloves, and the book is to subscribe if you're not a subscriber, like this video, and comment below your favorite soup on a cold winter day. The giveaway starts today, Friday, January 5th at 6 a.m. and runs through Sunday, January 14th at 6 p.m. The winner will be announced Monday, January 15th at 12 p.m. and I'll put that in the details of this video and also on my community page. So good luck to all those that enter. Now I want to share that helpful garden tip. Thanks for watching and happy gardening. Bye-bye.